What is going on, YouTube people? The Cards and Comics here. Today, talk a little Top Series 1. And do we have a problem? Was there another Topps slash Fanatics QA issue here? Um, you know, generally speaking, I have liked what Top slash Fanatics has done over the last few months from like a marketing perspective, product perspective, that sort of stuff. They have obviously had some major gaffes on the QC side of things. There's duplicate 101, stuff getting backdoored, a host of other issues like that. But overall, I mean, whether you like them or not, I do think they are putting out a much better product than their brothers in arms over there at Panini. And I've always said, you know, I'm not afraid to give Fanatics their props when they do something bad, and I'm not afraid to call them out when maybe there's a little something going on, and I think we're in that category today. So what is it that I'm talking about? I'm recording this Sunday afternoon, February 25th. As of time of recording, they made a big deal about these first cards that you could see. I have one up on the screen here. They had a whole Instagram post about this. And essentially what it was every card in the base set, the first card printed was going to get this first card logo on it that you see here in the bottom left-hand corner. To denote that that was literally the first card off the line for that individual card. And it was going to be this cool extra little chase 101 type thing. The problem is we are now basically 3 weeks in, and none have been well, I'm going to use the air quotes here. None of air quotes have been pulled. I haven't seen any on social media. None have been posted on eBay. None have sold on eBay. And pretty much everything else has popped up at this point. You know, the Kevin Harts, those are numbered to 52. Some of those have surfaced. Plenty 1-of-1 platinums, because there is a 1-of-1 platinum variation. Some of those have surfaced. Superfractors have surfaced. So, you know, I get not seeing any specific player, but you would think that you would see at least one of the cards pop up. Now, and this is where we get into, boy, I would like some answers here. We have seen stuff like this pop up. Now, what is this, you might ask? That just looks like a base Will Brennan card from my Cleveland Guardians / Cleveland Indians. There's absolutely nothing special about this card. No first logo, just looks like a regular base card across the front. Why would they be asking $400 for this? Well, that's because when you flip it over on the back, there's a 101 stamp imprinted on it. But there is nothing denoting this other than just being a base looking card on the front. Nothing special at all about this card. Here's another one here. This is the Marlins team pitcher. Once again, nothing special about the front of this card. It is not a platinum. The platinums are silver all the way around. Those are the 101s. It's not a superfractor, obviously. But on the back, we have the 101 stamp. So there it is, being marked as a 101, but nothing on the front. So the internet and my theory and the question that I have, and I will tag Topps people when I share this on social to hopefully get some sort of answer for it. I'm wondering, did they forget to print this little first card logo on the front and just imprinted it with a 101 on the back? I don't know that that's what happened. This is pure speculation by my point, but we haven't seen any of these surface yet. We're 3 weeks into the product. A boatload of this stuff has been ripped. You would think by now at least one would have popped up, and there are numerous other instances of this. There's a few other of these floating around with this 101 stamp on the back, but nothing on the front. To me, to steal an AIH phrase, I'm just asking questions. 1 + 1 = 2 on this one. A base card, supposed to be an air quote 101. This is missing from the front. There's a 101 stamp on the back. Makes me think maybe we have another major QA issue here with this missing first card logo. Now, where this is a problem is I don't think, based off what I've heard, and if someone's seen anything different, please let me know. I am not sure that these are located in an air quote hit slot. And even if it was, it would be very easy to miss that 1 of 1 marking. If you're flipping through an open pack and a bunch of cards and you get to something, and I don't know that these are turned around backwards in the pack. If they are, and you just quickly flip the card over and looked at it, you'd be like, oh, they must have mispacked this. This is just a base card. Unless you were really looking for that 101 stamp on the back. And why would you? Because it just looks like a regular base card on the front. If they're not turned around in the packs, it's even a bigger disaster. Because now, I mean, we've seen, myself personally, you know, and I take my time a little bit going through the base cards. I'm not like a breaker where I'm completely flying through it. You move through this stuff pretty quick. And if there's nothing to jump out at you to signify that the card is something special, you just assume it's a base card. If this is the case with this, and once again, you know, speculation territory, how many of these have been opened already? You know, you see these breakers do these 40 case breaks of Series 1 jumbos, and they blow through the base. Now, maybe they would catch it for like an Ellie or a Dominguez when they're pulling it out at the end. If they pull those out, a lot of places don't even ship base on Series 1. But you would think they might. I don't know. It's going to depend on the breaker. But it would be so easy to miss one of these. So if this is the case where this first card is missing, that's a pretty big whiff by Topps on this one. And I guess from them, if they messed it up, they messed it up. Fine. Like it's not ideal by any means, but at least come out and say it so we know. So if I open packs or if I still have cards laying around that I know I need to go in there and flip all my cards over and flip through them all to make sure I didn't hit one of these on accident. Now, the chances are slim, but you never know. I guarantee a portion of these have already been probably thrown in the trash, if this is indeed the case. But like I said, at minimum, I would like Topps to come out and say, hey, we screwed up. We forgot to put the first card on here, but they are stamped 101 on the back. So just be aware when you're opening the packs. And then maybe let us know, like, yes, you will see these around the hit slot in the pack. Each pack, depending on the format that you're opening, kind of has their hits in a different spot. You know, in jumbo packs, it's about 7 or 8 cards down, and you'll get your couple inserts, your home run challenge card, and whatever, you know, your one hit is for that pack. But every format, the hits kind of lay somewhere different. But at least if you knew it was around there, like maybe the first base card and last base card around the hits, you would know to check. Or if they say the card's just randomly inserted in, then you got to check everything. So it would just be nice to have a little bit of information from Topps if they screwed this up. And like I said, I think they did. I think these 101s are supposed to be the first cards, and they forgot to put the logo on the front. If not, then my second. Let's say no, we printed the first card on there. None must have been pulled yet. All right, cool. Then can you explain to me what this is? What are these then? Is this just hey, it's an error with a 101 stamp print on it. It's not supposed to be there. Okay, cool. I can understand that. That stuff has happened in the past. It wouldn't be the first time across manufacturers that happened. But at least give us some clarity so your collectors, buyers, breakers, whoever, the people opening up the product know what happened here. What do we need to be looking for? Educate your consumer base is all I'm asking for at this point. You know, if they screwed it up, that really sucks because they marketed the hell out of this as like being a big deal. And then if they forgot the stamp, they're going to have some egg on their face. But I think at this point, 3 weeks into the release almost, if these existed, at least one would have been pulled by now. So if you're watching this, Topps, just at least give us some information. And if you screwed this up, get out there and let us know about it, so the people opening the product know to look for these things. Because I guarantee you, some of these have probably already ended up in the landfill. Because it's for every single card. It's not just rookie. So if you just were flipping through a random base card, you get to a random Jose Ramirez card, how many people are checking the back of that card? So curious for your thoughts and comments down below, as always. If you've seen one of these first cards in the wild and I am wrong, then I will take it on the chin and say, hey, I messed up, but I haven't seen any. And if, like I said, even if these do exist, then what the hell is this? Regardless, I have some questions that I would like answers to. And give us some clarity, Tops, so we know what we're doing when we're opening these packs. That's all I got for you, boys and girls. Catch you on the next one. Peace.